there's like 18 people playing this game now, which is exciting. Just doing all the twips and stuff. The garden center's hiring. Wow. The garden center's hiring. Well, I mean, technically, if I was going to... I was actually watching a Swedish comedy on Netflix and eating the sweet potato fries that I made. But that's beside the point. Also, hi. Okay, it's a Japanese person who's also streaming Lost Egg. I might be the only English speaker who streams this. Hello, Irasa. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Lost Egg free recently, which is hard, simply put. How are you doing today? I know that like in like approximately now, Paradox are announcing their new game. Yeah. Tom Walker never made a video essay on this series, and I think like one other person has made like a... Like if I look at the VODs of Lost Egg from the last week, okay, there may be some other English speakers, but there's actually only one. There's one other guy. There's one person. You finished Halo 3 today. Did you finish the fight? He played for 7 hours. Did he finish bonus level? No, he played for 7 hours and didn't finish bonus level. Jeez. How is Halo 3? Because I've only ever played Halo Reach and Halo, It's so funny he's called John. Of all the names to call, like, Mr. Halo, John was such a funny one. The egg music is so pretty. Yeah, his name is like fucking John. Mr. John Halo. Oh yeah, let's check quickly before I start. I'll check Paradox's Twitter. Because they are announcing their new game now. Oh. It was a new EU4 expansion, never mind. CK3 announced... Oh shit, sorry, stream started. It's Hag. I've taken away Fred for this stream because he's not relevant. But, anyway, it's Egg. We still don't know what their new game is. I want to see how my playing of Lost Egg Freeze bonus level has impacted... Okay, so... Has impacted my... Great start, Aoife. But yeah, I've now played more Lost Egg 3 than I have Dark Souls 3 currently. I think it'll be funny if I end up playing more of this game than I... Doesn't she, in Halo 5, become a villain? Isn't she the villain of Halo 5? Oh, King Egg. Ah. I think she dies in Halo 4 and becomes the villain in 5 or something weird like that. I've only played Halo 4 and Reach. I think because when... Oh, I did start playing New Halo. The newest Halo, which has like something that is... Oh my gosh, Aoife. It has something that I can only describe as essentially... It's Cortana, but not. Do we reckon this Japanese person is the other person playing the game currently? Oh. Apparently I've lost all skill at this level. They're always behind me when I'm on the ladder. Bah! As I said, lost all skill at this level. One day we're going to be shiny like them. Yeah, she's literally like... She's called something else. Because I played the start of Halo Infinite. Is that what it's called? Because it was on Game Pass and I had recently got my Xbox. So I was like, may as well. It is... Well, because the thing is, aren't in lore... And I'm not like an expert on Halo, so correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't Cortana like a... She's modelled on the woman who designed, like, the Spartans? Like Madeline something? I could add the For Hillary sound alert. I'll do that next time. I could add the entire song as a sound alert. Oh. We'll let them go first. Oh, yeah, I think Twitch has a thing now where you can do surveys for them and it'll give you bits. I haven't checked it out yet, but I think I might. The thing is, it's a drop we don't need because I play that song enough as is. I put the fucking... You are notoriously, yeah. You would never spend bits on something like that or spend money on anything like that at all. That would be wrong. You'd never do that. I'd be so out of character for you. Anyway, congrats on beating the Pokédex in the new DLC. That's pretty exciting. Wait, are they like leading me through the level? They like waited for me. Can't prove anything. It does rule to see that even people who are like good at this game and have beat the bonus level do seem to still have issues with it. Yeah, prove what? I can't prove anything. Ah. Egg, it's an egg stream. Hi, how you doing? Hope your uni was good today. Sorry. Let me know if you want me to not say things like that. Hope you had a good day. Hope you had a first good day at uni. You do not have to answer on this if you do not want to. You can answer in your own time on DMs. Ah! How long do we reckon it'll be before I get mad and stop playing this game today? The train from above, that's so far. I mean, I knew people when I was at Edinburgh who got the train from like, I knew people who were studying in St Andrews and who lived in like Edinburgh, which is insane to me. Because that's such a commute and it's not even a train, you have to get the bus for that. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours on the bus every day. But then a lot of people, I know people who like live in the West Country and then commute to London for work, and that's a solid hour and a half, 2 hour commute. And I remember when I was 3 hours there and 3 hours, but that's 6 hours. That is ridiculous. So I remember when I was complaining about possibly having to commute to somewhere near Glasgow, which would have been a approximately like hour and a half commute. So like 3 hours there and back, and I was like, no, that's way too far. I can't do that. And it's fucking, yeah, 4 a.m. for a 10 a.m. class. You have to be like committed to that. It's a level of commitment that is astounding to me. It's really cool. Oh, the other person's left. No. Yeah, okay. I'm just checking on the little thing I have open to check that the ads are working. And yeah, it's the Twitch RPG, and that is the one where you do polls and then they give you bits. I should investigate. Yeah, suddenly I'm getting cheers, like, bits from, like, a bunch of random accounts no one's ever seen before. That is... Yeah. I mean, we love doing polls. I was doing YouGov polls today, because, obviously, we love YouGov polls. Yeah. Do you imagine yourself as a streamer when you masturbate? I'm still mad the GIC didn't ask me that question, because it's such a funny question. It's such a funny question. I think it must be a London thing. That's rough. I am of the firm opinion that people should be paid for their commute, which I imagine would put off. It would, I don't know how you would enforce this or like stop it from just impacting hiring practices. Yeah, whenever YouGov asks me what I think of like a TV show or something, they should ask me, did you masturbate to it? Should be a question every time, because I want to know. I want to know. Every TV show has at least one person who will say yes. And ignoring that there's like, what, like 2% of people who will always answer like the weirdest option on a poll. I forget what that's called. Reproduction. It can be, but not in my chat. I think it's... Here we kink shame. Here we stigmatize. This is a wholesome... This channel is technically adult only, but that's because I say cunt and fuck a lot, not because I talk about sex stuff. Beautiful. Yeah, this is a prude zone. Yes to violence. Yes to... I'm like modern American cinema. Yes to violence, yes to swearing, no to any kind of sexual content whatsoever. Only if that's how you feel. Only if like you have like a sexual fascination with them. Yeah. we go by Australian rules here. Like, violence to a point. Like, I couldn't get away with playing, like, Saw the game, because that's too violent for Australia. What if... What if we do a banned in Australia stream at some point where I just play games which have been banned in Australia at one point or another? Because the list of games that like the Australian ratings board have just like banned is really funny. Yeah, I haven't been telling you all, but actually whenever I stream Souls games, I do stream them at the same time on, like, one of those cam sites. But with a different camera. The camera that you don't get to see. The secret camera. There's a reason you only ever see the top half of my body. Not all the secret sick Black Adam poster that's by my feet. Oh, I love esoteric beefs. Like, it was my favorite part of my film studies class, before I had to take a break for financial reasons, was almost all Chinese. Like, everyone but 3 of us were students from China. And it was really funny. Oh, egg! They still, occasionally I'll say something that makes no sense to use, and that is because I'm responding to erotic chat. It's exactly the same stream, but you get to see my feet. Can someone quickly check if the other egg who's just appeared is the other person who's streaming this game right now? I mean, like, it was really funny. On my film studies course, I don't think there was a single Scottish person. They're way more enthused about my interests. I would never tell you guys, but I do secret enthusiastic... Yeah, that's why I keep bringing up... This is... For you guys, we have Coco and the Black Eyed Peas. For them, I have my actual interests. I only listen to the Black Eyed Peas because you are so into them. I did a circle. Yeah, I'm clout chasing. Because on here I'm a less funny Tom Walker, who steals all his bits and games that he plays. That's 100% what I'm doing, by the way. I'm not just seeing things that he plays and being like, oh, that looks fun. Yeah. Exactly. Fucking hell. Ooh, someone... Yeah. No one told me that they kept making music after the Now That's What I Call Music album I had as a child. Now That's What I Call Music, I can't remember exactly which one it was. It was one of them. And for any Americans out there, in Britain, where Now That's What I Call Music comes from, we had a... Oh! Beautiful grab of that air heel, Aoife. In Britain, we had a different numbering system on Now That's What I Call Musics. Because we were doing them first, and then they got exported to America about the time, I think, now 10 or 20 in the UK. They've made it to the ladder. No. Aoife, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, it was weird when they released... I think they do one every 6 months, actually. Or maybe even more than that. I think it's 2 to 3 times a year. Yeah, the universe where Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, all of those gamers, they were only ever actors. They never made music. The Disney Channel never had success with music. Aoife, what are you doing? There we go. Ha! Do we reckon we're going to touch the sun on this life? Do we reckon in the approximately hour this egg will live for, we'll get to touch the sun? Aoife, what are you doing? Aoife, what are you doing? This is an easy bit. Can you tell it's been a wee moment since I've played this game? Yeah, I feel like, even though I live in Edinburgh, which is barely Scotland, there's too many English people here. Like, I have picked up bits and pieces. But also, weirdly, I think since moving up here 5 years ago, may have been more than 5 years now. I think it was 5 years. It's just over 5 years. Since doing that, I've definitely become more West Country as well. Oh yeah, Lost Egg 2 in particular. I've played like a lot of Lost Egg 3 in the last couple of days. I haven't touched Lost Egg 2 in a hot minute. Oh, the fucking books are so... I'm so close to crossing the books. If I get pissed at this, we may go do bonus level in Lost Egg 3. But I'm so close to beating the books. Like, it's ridiculous how close I am. I should have an alert on for any time someone goes live playing this game, because then I can also go live. I should change my name to PostMPanda on Twitch. And apparently my brain is just atrophying and I can no longer hop on anything. Oh, you met Blythe. It's really funny that he's a wolf guy and who's got a Welsh accent, and his name is Blythe, which is Welsh for wolf. A retirement home business? I'm 23. I'm never gonna retire. I think I've told Columba how many attempts it took me to beat. It's so funny though. No! No! That was... It was so funny, though. I think... Don't worry, I will start suffering once we hit Elden Ring, because I'm not going to play Elden Ring with a strength weapon. No, we're... all of our memories are dying here. I think we're in many ways on the Ether stream. We're trapped in some kind of Dark Souls 2-like scenario where our memories are all fading as time and reality just blur into one. In many ways, this Lost Egg 2 is my Drangleic. I hate it when my memories die. I agree. Also, hi. We're not going to do Overfill Dungeon until after we've done Analondo, I don't think. Fuck. Ugh. I have to make it to the sun at least. I'm not ending this stream until I touch the sun. If I don't make it to the sun, I'm not ending the stream. Yeah. It's... I've never seen Blade Runner. It's really something I should fix. Because it's meant to be a good film, right? Hi, Namas. Everyone's here today. I think I should watch the original one with the voiceover. I think that'd be funny. The voiceover and the randomly added, I believe, happy ending. I've heard that 2049 is very good. It does, except for Jared Leto. I think it's funny to watch the worst possible cuts of... Yeah, the one where Harrison Ford was, like, very clearly could not be bothered. And they didn't need it, but they added in voiceover, and it's so funny. Oh yeah, it does end with The Shining, doesn't it? I forgot exactly what it ended with, but yeah, it's The fucking Shining. Oh, I guess if he's playing Occult Leader, that's fine. Also, it's got Dave Bautista in the little glasses, which I love. We love Dave Bautista. I'm really embarrassing myself in front of this other friend who also is, according to health, about the same level as me. It's really funny. I think more films should have like a phoned-in voiceover cut. It shouldn't be the only cut. I just think it should be available. Or just get Harrison Ford to do them all. Up. No! Okay, it took us 23 minutes to get onto the second log. That's by far one of the worst... This is one of our worst runs we've had in a while, but also we haven't played this game in a while, so it's just got to come back to me. Oh, it looks nice and sunny outside. Yeah. I think every film should have me playing Lost Egg. Yeah, fuck Subway Surfers. Subway Surfers is too entertaining. Yeah, the sequels, except for Episode 8, which I maintain is a good film. There's 3 good Star Wars films. They're called Star Wars The Last Jedi, Ewoks Caravan of Courage, and Ewoks Battle for Endor. Anyone who disagrees with me is a misunderstander of art. Okay, we got the toast. Ron Perlman reading the intro like Fallout would be so good. Do you reckon they'll get Ron Perlman for the Fallout series they're doing on Amazon? It's so funny. It's so... But like, didn't he do that in the film Solo? The dead speak! The dead speak in the in-universe Fortnite event. It's so funny that episode 9 literally refers to a Fortnite event. Oh, Ron Perlman rules. Film execs. I'm not gonna make actionable threats, but. Oh yeah, no. Let me see if I can find the Fortnite event. Oh, Claire's Accessories is hiring. So, when they refer to the dead speak, this is what they were referring to. This is canonical to Star Wars. In the Star Wars sequels, this is referred... That's such a good name for it. This is canonical to the Star Wars sequels, what we're seeing right now. This happens between episode 8 and 9.
At last the work of generations is complete. The great error is corrected.
No, this is what the dead speak refers to.
The day of revenge. The day of the Sith.
This is the dead speaking right now. Mm-hmm. Apparently this is... I've never seen this before, I just know it. Yeah, the movie was a tie into Fortnite. I probably should... That's just footage of... That can't be the actual event, because that's just footage of... Well, what does the galaxy has heard a mysterious broadcast mean? It means the broadcast in Fortnite! The dead speak!
At last the work of generations
See?
is complete.
It's the Fortnite!
Error is corrected. The day of victory.
The sinister... The thread of revenge and the sinister voice of the Night Emperor Palpatine happens in Fortnite! It's deranged, but it's real! Oh, the other person playing is that Japanese woman we raided once who got, like, really weirded out when we raided her. It sounds so fucked. Yeah, that other egg is the other person. Should I have her stream in the corner so we can see how she's doing? Would that be cruel? Yeah, she seemed to... she seemed really nice, but also I think it was the fact that she didn't... None of us speak Japanese and she didn't really speak English, I think was a bit funky. No, because I remember when Tom Walker was doing his Lost Egg Freeze, he had, like, Katakota in the corner. And Katakota was a similar vibe. Except Katakota's very good at Lost Egg. She isn't terrible, this lady. Yeah, Aoife becomes, like, a slightly not minuscule streamer and suddenly just becomes the meanest bitch in the world. That would be such a fun character arc for me. I can't believe that you're denying Wayward so that episode 9 does canonically start in the game Fortnite. Which does also mean that anything that appeared in Fortnite is canonically part of Star Wars. Like, Ariana Grande does exist in the Star Wars universe now. And I think they should... they should really lean into this. They should really lean into it. It's only right. They do, yes. They do, and they're wrong. Because Hollywood movies don't need to do that. Or like the people who are like, people who are doing like Illuminati symbols. It's just that You were telling her about my concepts? What did she think? I hope I was credited appropriately. This is true. He's a samurai who rejects combat. We can't do a no combat Souls game run through. That doesn't work. How do we do a... It's a really good concept. I just don't know. I think I also may need to try and make Keir Starmer... Should I try and make an incredibly accurate Keir Starmer, like, off stream? Or should I... should we just make a fucked person and call them Keir Starmer again? That would be the way to play it. Summons only. He's a samurai, but he never attacks himself. He just summons. Yeah, a cult of no personality. We've nearly rolled 2 kilometers as this egg. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, only ashes and summons would be such a deranged way. But the thing is, that would be like cleric. I think it's so funny to do that as samurai. No! Yeah, we'd have to go get Rani. And Rani would have to... It's really funny how everyone in Elden Ring is Welsh. You have Rani. You have Blythe. I'm sure there's more of them. There's the West Country girl who redacted happens to her. Nothing happens to the West Country girl. She's fine. It's a FromSoft game. Margaret. I speak Welsh pretty okay. And I can't do a Welsh accent to save my life. It's really funny. Nah. Why is this the hard bit today? See, we might not be able to talk in Twitch chat, but we can talk for emojis. Oh, so Gideon Ofnir. Yeah, he's northern. He's from north. Ah! Yeah, Elden Ring is set in Wales. The lands between, that's a fun reference to Monmouthshire. Because Monmouthshire in many ways is the lands between England and Wales. It all takes place in Monmouthshire. If only I knew enough about Monmouthshire to continue this joke. Have I ever been to Monmouth? Probably. Wait, have I played the Horrible Claire de Lune dubstep remix last time we did Egg? I feel like that's something I did. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. I should probably... Fuck. Yeah, the Loathsome Dung Eater is a really offensive depiction of Welsh people. No, actually, the Loathsome Dung Eater is English, canonically. Canonically, he's a Londoner. He's a Londoner who's got a second home in Wales. Yeah, I mean, either Monmouthshire or Glamorganshire. Or Glamorgan. I forget what whether the county's called Glamorgan, Glamorganshire, or the Vale of Glamorgan. It's called one of the three. Yeah, Powys is like very much in Wales, like proper. Oh, what ads will we get this time? For betting on football. I love gambling. We all love gambling. Oh, that's Rio Ferdinand. I recognise him. He used to play football when I was young. When I was a wee lass. Yeah, just cause you all have, or some of you have subs now and avoid the ads, doesn't mean I won't tell you exactly what ads are being. Yeah. I love gambling. I started talking about the ad and it vanished. It's the old Principality. Glamorgan shows the former... Okay, so it is Vale of Glamorgan. So I was right. In all three instances, I was correct. No one can deny that I was in fact correct. Ah! Yeah, it's a bit of Cardiff. Cardiff. You mean Cardiff and not Cardiff, right? Because Cardiff is spelt differently in Welsh. They pushed me off! Rude. Yeah. Did little guessies. Yeah, Cardiff. That's how you spell Cardiff. Cardiff, sorry. I mean, Cardiff and Cardiff are functionally the same word. Just one is a bit anglicised. It's different to, like, say... I'm trying to think of one where it's very different. Oh, yeah. Swansea and... Oh, fucking hell. Which one is Swansea in Abertawe. Abertawe is Swansea in Welsh. Oh, Ceredigion and Cardigan. Yeah, that's... Or Bangor and Bangor. Anglesey and Ynys Or... Fuck, there's some small part of me that's like, Aberystwyth is actually not called that in Welsh. Which would be really funny, because it's the most Welsh sounding of them all. It's so Welsh sounding that it would be funny if it wasn't what it was in Welsh. But it 100% is. Yeah, Brychonig. Dwi gwelait i'r stream yn Gymraeg. Dwi ddim yn siarad Gymraeg yn da iawn, ond... I haven't got, like, at all any kind of femme voice in Welsh down yet. Like, it's really funny. Like, you'd think once you can do, like, quote-unquote femme voice, which I can't do very well, but I've got it to some extent, you'd be able to do it in, like, whatever language. But I think because I've learned certain languages in other voices, it's really hard to do, like, a quote-unquote femme voice in them. And also, indeed, And also, like, I feel to some extent, like, what even is, like, a quote-unquote femme voice is different in every language. Like, the way that quote-unquote female voice would sound in, yeah, fem Gymraeg, smai, I ffydwi, dwi dod o Fristol nhw, dwi'n bod yn Dunedin. No! We touched the sun. Yeah, mem voice. Fem voice and mem voice. A24's man. A32? A32 is 8 extra A's. Yeah, because like if I think French is probably the weirdest one because I did French at school, like so I did French from the ages of 11 to 18. I did and then so it was very much in that sort of developmental period. So si je sais parler français, that makes sense. I could make a great, like, elevated horror film about accessing the GIC. I mean, I could make... The thing is, there's already really good... There's a really good... And sorry, you've activated Aoife Talks About Films now. There's a really good Romanian New Wave film called The Death of Mr. Lazarescu. And I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. Lazarescu. I don't think you say the U, do you? If I think about Resident Evil 8, you don't say the U in Lady Dimitrescu, so it's probably the same. But basically, he's an old man trying in like post-communist Romania, trying to get quite simple medical treatment, and it's just about him spending a night just dealing with like the utter bureaucracy of like the newly privatized. I've shopped in Film Planet. I've never seen the film. Last night we watched what did we watch last night? Oh, we watched Princess Bride. It's a really good film. Come on, Aoife. We're on the monument. We've never been on the monument before. Yeah. Exactly. The thing about the Edinburgh GIC is that it's like the only one in the country where the waitlist is unironically going down. Because they've hired a bunch of new people. So they are actually starting to work through the waitlists by the looks of it. It was when I started about 3 years. By the time I got seen because of COVID, it was like 4 years. And it's down, I think, when I last checked, to about 2 years. Which is still not great. But it's better. Oh, that's very fun. Leslie Nielsen's the one from Airplane, right? Among other things. Like the thing is, they have. I can't say, maybe I'm being naive, but I can't say I've ever had like a bad experience at the Edinburgh GIC. Like I think GICs as a system are bad and need to be abolished. But like, or at least turned into something more akin to like gynecology or any other sort of specialized branch of healthcare. Ready? We're getting into some like real hot takes from you for now. But like personally, just as an individual, an infinite whiskey robot? Wow, this film was made for a Scot. If it was British, it'd be an infinite... If it was English, sorry, it'd be an infinite lager robot. Am I right? Oh, yeah, no. Well, to be fair, they had, like, what, 3... They had, like, 1 doctor and 2 nurses. And now they've like hired a bunch more people. Yeah, that is brandy, you are right. I managed to avoid the lazy vodka joke I could have made. Yeah, if it's for French, it'd be absinthe. It'd be the infinite absinthe robot. Yeah. Well, based on my experience, I wouldn't say it's an incorrect depiction of Scots. Of Scottish men. Whereas Englishmen are like lager and misogyny. Do you reckon the whiskey from the Infinite Whiskey... Infinite WKD robot! I mean, I hate to do some radical feminism, gamers. But, nah, I'm actually not going to do, like, men are shit thing, women are great. Because I think that's a boring simplification. When in actual fact, there are plenty of shit women out there, too. I can tell you for free. I just think men are more likely to be shit. Men, because of societal pressures, are more likely to be shit than women. That's my hot take. So when I remember the one time I went to St. Andrews, like the drink they had a name for it. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't like a regular Venom. No, but the drink that they served in their student union bar was like WKD. It was Wicked mixed with vodka, and that was it. Like that was their like student union specialty. St. Andrews has weird vibes. Which is really funny because she's not a Scottish nationalist. Notoriously, Rowling gave £1 million to the No campaign. It's really funny. Like, this is the thing. This is my hot take conspiracy theory. Like, anti-trans tendencies within the, like, SNP have essentially been amplified by... Like, they existed, of course, but, like, they have been amplified largely as a way of fracturing the independence movement, like, by unionists. This is my, like, hot take. Oh yeah, no. Well, the thing is, most Harry Potter kids grow out of it. They grow out of it. They realize, oh, there's other books. Alan Moore was right when he talks about the fact that, like, infantilizing media is a sign of growing fascism. Yeah. Much like how Britpop was an MI5 thing done by Tony Blair to, like, promote the UK's soft power or whatever. Like, Harry Potter was actually a Tony Blair plot to undermine Scottish nationalism. Fuck off. Our friend is gonna die shortly, which is sad to hear. How's she doing? I haven't seen her in a wee minute. Oh, she's on pause by the statue. Where's she gone? Okay. So from her location... She's coming back. There she is. It's taken us 50 minutes and we haven't made it to the sun. What a disappointment, gamers. What a disappointment. Yeah. Margaret Thatcher famously said her much like how Ronald Reagan once said that his most famous legacy was My Chemical Romance. Don't ask me for the details on that one. Margaret Thatcher was like, yeah, Joanne Cowan Rowan and Harry Potter were my most famous legacies. We're gonna make progress, I promise you. should I invent... No, I can't say the word, shall I invent a new conspiracy theory? Okay, maybe not all of us had the taste that you did as a child. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry that not all of us had apparently the taste of an adult as a child. Some of us really liked Harry Potter as a child, and I think that's not a fault of our characters. Like, this is the thing. Oh, Egg is always satisfying to watch. We love Egg. Well, the thing is, I'd grown out of it by the time that she started being shit. Like, I liked it still, sure. Like, it was like a fond memory. But, like, it wasn't something that I'd made a big part of my personality. Which is, I think, the mistake that a lot of people have made vis-a-vis Harry Potter. Or any media, to be honest, with, like, a currently living author. Is making it, like, a big part of their personality. I mean, like, I definitely moved on from it, like, quite quickly. I think by the time I finished primary school, I still liked it, but they're very kids' books. Yeah, I keep meaning to get back into reading. Like, uni really killed my like motivation to read, which is a real shame. Same with my motivation to watch films. Uni kind of killed that. Which is a real shame. Yeah. I just, like, I just need to work out a way to, like, redo my Deathly Hallows tattoo that I definitely don't have. Yeah. Well, back when I was working, I got into the habit of reading on my break. And I would, like, read, like, on my, like, half-hour breaks, but now I'm not working anymore, so I can't do that. Oh yeah, no, fandom culture definitely seems like... I kind of wish that I had been more involved, especially with some of my childhood interests. I feel like if I'd been involved with, like, the fandom stuff for them, it would have given me a sort of healthy-ish outlet for certain, like, creative tendencies. But at the same time... Oh, our friend has dropped health. GCSE English is not... I think it really is teacher dependent, but I think the way that GCSE English is set up does not encourage a lifelong love of reading like it should. But yeah, I think it's for the best that I never got into the Harry Potter fandom when I liked Harry Potter. Yeah, I think honestly, the thing with the Star Wars fandom that gets me is, like, these days it seems to largely be built on hating stuff. And not only does that seem like a slight misunderstanding of the sort of point of Star Wars, it also, and hear me out, also just doesn't seem like a very healthy way to build a community. Like, it's the same with a couple of other, like, fan communities. It's once you've like, your community has become largely, like, based on, like, hating a certain thing, it can never be a particularly healthy and like constructive community. It's the criticism I have of, like, child-free and dog-free on the subreddits. Other than the fact that just, like, Reddit isn't a particularly healthy website in general. Yeah, like, I think it's the thing with the Snyder fans as well, like the Snyderverse people, is so much of that seems to less be built around, like, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's kind of how GCSE English teaches you. Yeah, the Star Wars fandom largely are like, they're not adapting the specific, like, old books that we want. We want to see Admiral Thrawn, which, who cares? And Disney fucked up by largely by giving J.J. Abrams films. no one should give J.J. Abrams films. I think everyone can agree on that. Oh, my GCSE English. Sorry to pivot to GCSE English chat for a minute. But between year 10 and 11, I was moved from like upper Middleset to top set English, which was good because it meant that I was sort of with people of my level. But it also meant that I was doing a different play to everyone else. Because Top Set did a different play to the play that I did. So it meant that I had to return to my old class and disrupt everything purely when we were doing the, like, play aspect of it. And that was really embarrassing. Yeah, J.J. Abrams should just direct music videos. Same with Zack Snyder. Oh, Maths I was always Top Set, and I hated it. I think I got moved down once, and then I got moved back up very quickly. Yeah, well, saying fuck you to nostalgia is good, but wait, isn't one of the current Star Trek series literally about, like, old man Picard? I wouldn't call that saying fuck you to nostalgia entirely. Ah. He should. He should. That would be a good fit. Didn't a lot of people like the Picard show? I got an A in maths at GCSE. This is my dark secret. I never got an A star in anything at GCSE, and it's really embarrassing for me, actually. No, he's not even very right wing. Like, a lot of his art is far more right wing than he is. He's like, I'm pretty sure Zack Snyder was like a Hillary person in 2016. Like, he's a very much a centrist kind of Democrat, as far as I know. But, like, because of the art he outputs, like, 300, I think, even if you like it, most people can admit it's got, like, very fascist overtones. I was gonna say undertones, but I was like, no, it's overtones. And, like, he kind of misunderstands the politics of Watchmen. Like, there's kind of, like... Yeah, he's a I thought he supported Hillary in 2016, didn't he? Yeah, exactly. He's so head empty. He's like head empty. He can't understand what these things are. Like, I think... And the head emptiness is what... A-level French is hard, though. I mean, I did new A-levels. I don't know if you would have done old A-levels, which were, as far as I'm aware, easier. But new A-level French was pretty hard. But the thing about A-level French, I love how I'm just going back and forth between, like, the Zack Snyder discussion. And, yeah, he's a guy who sees, like, something he thinks is cool and will not think more deeply about that. Like, that's the thing with 300, is he saw a comic, he was like, oh, this is visually really cool. And it is. And, like, if you don't think about it at all slightly deeply, then it's just a bunch of cool guys going somewhere and then dying. And... yeah, I got goved. Although, like... yeah, new GCSEs, I would say... no, new A-levels, sorry. I did old GCSEs and new A-levels, which is a weird combination. But yeah, the thing, I'm gonna have a little drinky of water here. He is a himbo director, 100%. And, like, I think that himboism is what leads him to act. It's like, he is like Ken in the Barbie movie. Like, he reproduces oppressive structures because he doesn't know better. And this is But yeah, the thing about the new A levels is that they better prepare you for university, but they're so hard, and they're also like, I think some of them are kind of good in the fact that they are more to do with critical thinking instead of like energy, information recall, which is what my GCSEs, I did. Like, old GCSEs were like mostly just information recall. I mean, so the thing about what Ken does in Barbie, and this is spoilers for Barbie, so if you haven't seen Barbie, like, close your ears for like 30 seconds. But in the film Barbie, Ken essentially goes to the real world, discovers patriarchy, and realizes, this sounds really cool. Oh, he's been dropped. That's good. And then, because of that, essentially, when they go back to Barbie Land, he brings the patriarchy to Barbie Land. And I think Bond would be not the worst place for Snyder, but I'm of the firm opinion that only British people should be allowed to direct Bond films. You can unmute. You can unmute. Hi, you can unmute. There you go. That's the end of Barbie spoilers. Yeah. He's gonna get more deranged. No problem. It is really funny. I've done all the politics chat and that viewer count hasn't dropped. The second I said we're doing Barbie spoilers, it dropped by 3. That's really funny. I mean, the Twitch viewer count is kind of broken anyway, as far as I'm aware, because it will randomly fluctuate, which is really strange, even though there'll be like a consistent number of people in chat. And like it will fluctuate below the number of people in chat sometimes. And I assume it's to do with like internet connections and stuff, but I'm not smart. But it is sometimes funny when you just see like a big drop off and you're like, oh, is it because we're talking about anticipated drop? Okay. This is a Barbie drama stream. We have now hit the... I'm not going to do any more Barbie spoilers. But I'm going to talk about like non-spoiler Barbie content. But it's interesting. We've hit the point with Barbie that we're now doing. Oh, he probably will go to America and like become like an American culture war person, like, or he'll go to like Hungary or something. I don't know if any of them have successfully gone to Hungary, because got a like. I'm pretty sure DeSantis is looking for like a new guy. Also, I'm really stupid because yeah. No. Well, okay, I'll be honest, I avoid, whenever people like sharing Ben Shapiro's dumb takes, I always ignore them. Yeah. He's like a wellness guy, I'm pretty sure. He's got like his like essentially like right wing in all but name YouTube thing, and then he's like Jared Leto. He's got similar vibes to Leto. That's so fun. American conservatives are the funniest little guys. Fuck. No! Yeah, I think it's interesting that even though the world is more connected than ever, there is still this, like, interesting gulf of misunderstanding between, like, Americans and Europeans. Was that Roosh? Because Roosh did the books about how to pick up women in, like, different countries. I only know this because of Mooncat and like other people doing videos on like the Manosphere. It was either like Roosh V or it was like one of the couple of others. Actually, was Roosh British? He may have been. I say was, I think he's still around somewhere. Yeah, that's fair. Oh no, 100%. Oh, I wouldn't know then. No. No! The health distracted me. Yeah. He does bang, like... And lots of them were for, like, Eastern Europe and Asia, right? Yeah, I remember Adam Something being, like, one of, like, the NAFO guys. Oh, God. Boing, boing. Boingy, boing, boing. My brain does keep sort of going to... It's a gambling ad, gamers. It's the same gambling ad from before. If any of you in chat are getting ads, and I doubt you are because you're either subscribers or you're doing some ad block like a sensible person. Oh yeah, probably not. Oh yeah, because I remember the Romania episode of Well There's Your Problem was quite good. It was called Don't Bang Denmark? That's so funny. Was this like, they've got socialism in Denmark and so the women are like, like ruined or something? Was it something to do with them being like social democrats even though like Denmark is barely a social democracy? I personally, and I hate to be woke, I don't judge people by their nationality. Don't bang the Netherlands. Oh, Denmark is stupidly expensive. Oh, it's still about fucking women in Denmark. You just have to... He just changed the title up for Spice. I think it'd be really fun to do them for like US states. Like, here's my new book. It's called like Bang Iowa. How to Sleep with People in Iowa. Yeah. Now this does devolve into a Debbie Does Dallas situation very quickly. It is really funny that the only reason Hannah Montana is called Hannah Montana is because she was meant to be called Alexis Texas, because obviously she's from Texas. But then essentially Alexis Texas, I believe, is a porn star. So they had to change the name because Disney Channel didn't want like their show to be associated with like adult content. Obviously, it's the Disney Channel. Bang San Marino. Bang Vatican is... Bang the Vatican is really funny. QAA is pretty... I don't listen to QAA as much as I should, but when I do, it's very good. I listened to the episode they did about, what's it called? Conservapedia. Jag så är mycket billigare än Danmark. Kanske. Det beror på vilka... The thing about, and I hate to do this, there's a really good Onion article from like, I think it's almost 2 decades old now. And it's basically this like 2-part article, and the first article is like, is like American women talk about like the Annie Kelly is like, she was on TF, right? Because she was really good on TF, and she's why actually I started listening to QAA. Jutland. I'll admit I've only ever been to Skåne as well, and it was for like 3 days. And that's the only time I've ever been to Sweden, despite the fact I have a bloody degree in the country. Skåne that is an overstatement. There's a lot of niceness to be found in Skåne. Skåne is nice. It's got issues, sure, but like, so does everywhere. Like, this is fundamentally the most important thing I learnt when I was at uni. This is fundamentally the most important thing I learnt when I was at uni. Is that idealizing any particular place for like that you don't live in or understand is always like silly. I learnt it with like Scotland, and then I learnt it again with Scandinavia. They didn't invent being racist against Scottish people. Come on. You need to go to Hungary if you think that the Skånsk invented racism against Scottish people. Like the most common nationality to tell jokes about in Hungary is Scottish people, because they use it as a stand-in for Jewish people. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, the thing is, no matter where you're thinking of, it will never be as good as how you imagine it. This applies to Scotland, which I think... Like, because the thing is, I think a lot of English people have very unrealistic expectations of what Scotland is like. And I think I see this a lot when I'm seeing sort of trans people from England talk about, like, Scotland. Because the way they talk about it, you'd think it's like some kind of like socialist paradise compared to England. And like, it's better in some ways. I really love not having to pay for prescriptions and for like my water to be like, that's funny. That's kind of funny. I mean, British people used to do that with Mongolian people, which is where a slur I'm not going to say on stream comes from. That you heard a lot in like TV up until like the 2010s. It was a word people called each other a lot at school when I was at school. But I think I went to a particularly racist school, so I don't think my school experience was like a particularly reflective experience of Britain. But yeah, like, I think that, yeah, there are ways in which Scotland is better than England. But also like the idea that Scotland is some kind of like paradise compared to England is like incredibly misguided. Oh yeah, like social attitudes especially, Scotland is just as conservative as England. In many ways it's more conservative, and I find that the Scottish people who pretend that Scotland's more progressive, and English people who think England's more progressive, they never add the oid and never cut it down to the first 4 letters. Both of those, bad. Don't do that. We here on the Ether stream say no to racism unless it's against Italians, and then it's funny. Or the Dutch, but that doesn't count. The Dutch aren't real. But no, yeah, it's something that I think more. It annoys Scottish nationalists when you talk about it. And I'm not, like, anti-Scottish nationalist. I'm, like, haven't lived here long enough to have opinions on Scottish politics, particularly. Beyond, like, especially when it comes to independence. But normally, I would be sharp for being Italian. It's the politics. Egg is the politics hour, apparently. It's the discourse and politics hour. But yeah, it's something when I talk to English trans people I see a lot where they don't seem to understand fully the situation in Scotland or Ireland. You see it with Ireland a lot as well, and I think Ireland is in many ways genuinely more progressive than the UK. There are some issues still, definitely, but Ireland is, I would describe Ireland as one of the few genuinely post-colonial nations in Europe, even though it's not the only like nation that was a colony, but it's one of the only nations that I think has an outlook in Europe that really is similar to that of like sort of post-colonial nations that were colonized by European powers. So like in some ways like Ireland is better on these things, but on other ways I don't know enough about Italy to know which bits are funny to support the independence of. No. Probably. Well, like, you do see a thing. Ireland is a recovering theocracy, so is Scotland to some extent. But you see, I'm also dead, but I'm gonna keep going. Actually, no, we'll kill ourselves quickly. You see it a lot when there's like a transphobic protest or something up here, where you'll get a lot of Scottish people being like, "Oh, they've bussed them in from England," when no. A lot of these people are Scottish or English people living in Scotland. You can't just blame the English for all of the bigotries that exist in your own country. Oh, people really are, unless they have been here before, unless they came here before then. But it does annoy me sometimes, both as an English person who hasn't sort of understanding of what England is like, and also as someone who lives in Scotland. And while I love Scotland deeply, I wouldn't have lived here for like 5 years if I didn't. Oh yeah, no, I think like for a lack of the terms, post-Soviet states, and it's I know it's not like an ideal term, but I can't think of a better one. Like states that became independent once the USSR collapsed is quite wordy. I don't know what the like actual term would be. But yeah, a lot of them are quite similar, but I don't think that if you look at particularly sort of attitudes to things like race and like solidarity with colonized nations in like Asia, Africa, Latin America, there's definitely a difference in like the Irish point of view to fucking hell to that I have seen in a lot of Eastern Europe. This may be like not the full picture though, and I apologize if I'm getting it wrong. This is just going off what I've seen, because obviously I speak English, Ireland speaks English, so and I have family and stuff in Ireland, so I have a bit more of an understanding of, or like distant family. The ones who didn't leave when the famine happened. And therefore have EU passports still and can go on holiday more often. I think the funniest part of when I broke up with my Polish ex was my mum telling me off for breaking up with her because I lost my chance at an EU passport. Which is such a weird thing to tell me off for. Not telling me off, and telling off is the wrong word, but it's such a weird thing to get hung up at over. Because I wasn't going to become Polish. I wasn't going to move to Poland. She wanted to move here. She wanted to live here permanently, I should say. She already lived here. Egg. A third friend. Are they also streaming egg? No, it's just us two. We both have 8 viewers. A 4th egg! Egg party! It's a veritable egg party, gamers. There's so many. There's so many. This is so fun. This is like release day eggs. It's fine. The thing is, I don't know if I would move to Ireland, partially because of how awful the housing situation is there. Like, if you think Britain's got a bad housing crisis, have a look at Ireland. Oh boy. And also partially because of, like, the healthcare system. Oh boy. Eggs galore. It's so exciting. I love seeing this game populated. With other friendly eggs. Sorry, I just went quiet for a minute because I need to think about beating it. Yeah, even outside of, like, Dublin is insane. Dublin is, like, ridiculous. Oh, it's the middle of the night in Japan and all these people are playing egg. These people all are healthy gamers. No. But you know what they really are is they're health for us. When they die, they will be health pickups for us. You going? No. Oh, they fell off. They might be viewers of that other person's stream. I guess you could do that. That is an option. Cardiff is also nice. 5th egg! It's an egg party! Too many eggs, too many eggs, too many eggs. Oh my gosh, this person that we're seeing who's got the crown and therefore has beat this level, not only has beat this level, but has 5-starred this level. They've got the stars underneath them that tells us, the UN, I see. Damn, if only doing MUN for 4 years had got me in at the UN. That would have ruled. Too many eggs, too many eggs. Boing, boing, boing. Come on. Come on, Aoife. Stop being so bad at egg. No, the 2 little guys have gone. Did they at least die to give us health? I'll let them go first. You shouldn't do that. As someone who is... Yeah, I'd like to be the special raconteur of something very specific where, like, they summon me once in, like, a blue moon for, like, a really specific speciality thing that I need. Oh, they made it kind of far. No. Yeah, you want to be like... Isn't that a thing in Doctor Who? Like, isn't the Doctor the president of the world? Canonically? Oh no, that was way too early to take the health. Ah. It's so delightful to see all the eggs bouncing together. Imagine just like a field of eggs rolling happy and free together. Ah. Oh. I'm guessing that the shiny red egg, based on their movement, based on the amount of time they spend here, I'm guessing they're doing full game runs of the game. So whenever they mess up here, they have to go back and do the other 6 stages again, which is why we've seen them a couple of times, but they appear and then disappear frequently. That would be my guess. It is what Kimidori Soft wanted. That's why this one is called Be Together. This was the first of the Kimidori Soft games to have multiplayer. I think it'd be really funny if this stream goes like 4 hours and I never make any progress in this level. Funny is the wrong word. It'll be annoying is what it'll be. There we go. Fuck. Farts. Yeah, exactly. This is the punishment. Every time I beat a boss first try in Dark Souls 3, it adds on to my, like, suffering quotient in egg. It'll be... How many more bosses? Yeah, after I got launched off there, I did not think I was doing that. She's still moving, okay. I thought she'd stopped. You should do. Did she seem interested? Did she seem like she wanted to start playing Lost Egg? Because that would be delightful. Fuck, Aoife, what are you doing? She was bewildered. See, if there's one thing that I want to do with my egg video essay that I'm making, I don't really care if it does particular numbers. I just like it to get more people into playing egg, because I really like it when these servers are populated. And it's such a cheap game. At some point we'll go back and play Lost Egg 1. We will play Lost Egg 1 at some point. I wonder if we'll find... That would be so good. Egg X toast. Toast. Have a good evening. Talk to you later. Enjoy your dinner. Toast. Yeah, egg X soap from Call of Duty. Like, I appreciate fanfiction, it just, the shipping stuff does confuse me slightly. Sometimes. Like, I understand why people do it. It still confuses me. No! That's one of the worst ones I've done, that sound. If I do say so myself. Yeah. Just going through all of the most popular, AO3 things and writing fanfics about the egg with each of them. Egg X, like, Will Schuester from Glee. There must be Will Schuester fanfic, and it has to be upsetting. No! Maybe I'll go, in my free time, I will explore AO3 and see if I can find any cursed fanfics to read on stream at some point. Like, non-sexual ones, because I think we have to draw a line. I'm not going to read, like, erotica out on stream, because I think that's a bit much. Or... that's what the 40 sub-goal can be! The sub-goal for 40 can be Aoife reads out the Lost Egg fanfiction she wrote. I still owe you a truck speedrunning stream, and we will do that shortly. Ah. And also Gollum, I guess, but also I don't know how we're feeling about Gollum, because last time we played it, it was dysfunctional beyond belief. There has to be, like, a bunch of Adam Sandler ones. No. Whoa. I do have her stream up in the background, so I can check. Obviously, I can't understand what she says, but I can see if she says something when I do something. I wonder if she does the same. Boing, 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 boing. No! Okay, so saying boing does help. It's annoying, but it helps. Gamers. Yeah, from Boeing. I'm sponsored by an arms company for my Lost Egg streams. Yeah. I don't care who sponsors me. If someone sponsors me, I'll do whatever they want. That applies to individual people too. I guess the issue is I don't have, like, a big enough audience for me doing a sponsored thing to, like, I think actually Stream Elements or Streamlabs or something have... Yeah. Yeah. If you sponsor me to do anti-Saudi content, I don't think I can support that, unfortunately. Why has the game started lagging? No. I mean, they can be. They can be. They can be. That's good then. Yeah, we're a pro Mohammed bin Salman stream. As I've said, they can be. I don't know. If you have business interests, I'll help further them. That's I assume what sponsorship is. Next time Kimidori Soft puts out a game, I should reach out to them and be like, "Hi, konnichiwa, watashi wa ifa desu." That's all the Japanese that I know. I would like to very much be sponsored by you to stream your latest game. As a large fan of the Lost Egg franchise, and to a lesser extent the Lost Balloon franchise. I think Kimidori-san would appreciate that. I'm now thinking about the film Your Name. I might have to rewatch Your Name shortly. They up here? I can't see them. Oh, they're down there still. There we go. We timed that exactly so it would bring us back up to full health. No. No. Why? Why? It is so funny. This is one of the weirdest things that I've learned being a Twitch affiliate. That if you play less than like 3 minutes of adverts on your stream per hour, you get paid 45% of the money that those ads bring in. However, if you play 3 minutes or over of ads, you get 55%. I think it may actually be lower than 45%. So when I was doing it before and I was playing like 2.5 minutes of ads every like 2 hours, I was earning like 4 cents a stream off that. Partially because I wasn't playing many ads, but partially because I wasn't playing enough ads for the revenue split to be good, which is really weird. I guess it's like just an incentive for you to play more ads, which earns Amazon/Twitch more money. But still, who knows? I'm not a business student. No. Aoife, stop saying no. It's cringe. It's cringe, Aoife. Aoife equals cringe. Okay, if we don't make it onto the sun on this attempt, we might move over to Lost Egg 3. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Oh, I keep... So I think the problem that I'm having at the end of the ladder is I'm pulling back a little bit. And I think what that's doing is messing everything up because it gives me more of a chance to fail, essentially. There we go. The first bit is, once I've done it enough in a stream, the first bit gets really easy. But you do have to pull back, because otherwise you go too far and you hit it. Okay, cool. Definitely, I was just a bit rusty, because we're now doing better. No. No. I mean, maybe I just have to go for like 7 hours like that guy, the only other English-speaking person on Twitch to have played this game in the last... I messed us both up. I need to pay better attention to where she is. Because I don't notice her, and then we crash into each other, and then we mess it up for both of us. Well, I mess it up for both of us, I should say. It's not her fault. No. She fell off. No! No! We got caught! We got jammed! That was such a terrible way to fail. That was so bad. What a terrible way to go. Bah. We're so close. Also, because she'll probably die before us. Probably. We seem to be losing health faster than her. I think that's just because we're doing more attempts more quickly because I'm more experienced. And that drains your health more quickly. And also, the further you get in, the further you're falling and you lose more health from the longer falls. Whereas these little jumps, like, you literally just lose, like, 1 or 2 health. At 10-2, yes it is. I thought I was gone. I thought I was gone. We're not gone. We're not gone. We are gone. That was an incredible save that I then fucked up anyway. I thought I had lost it, and then we didn't, but then I did anyway. Rest in peace, Aoife. Okay. She's still stuck. on the next bit. Whenever I tab out, that's me checking in on her. Thumbs up. Maybe we do need a fight song to get us through this. Because I'm losing it. Maybe we need Hillary. No. No, Aoife, you can't. We've come so close a couple of times. For Hillary, for Hillary, for Hillary, for Hillary, for Hillary, for Hillary. I don't know if I'm gonna put Demi's one as a drop on here, because I don't know how I feel about taking something that Demi made and then just like something that Demi Lardner did and then just making it a drop that people are paying for. It would feel funny, like a bit weird to monetize essentially someone else's drop. She's still here. My power's turned on. My power's turned on. It's such a good video, even without Demi's remix. It's just such a deranged video. I know I've started describing everything as deranged, and I probably should stop. It's probably problematic language, but... yeah, I don't know how you even do Orson Welles. Oh, the French champagne. I mean, I could make bits from the original. I could make the For Hillary a drop. I could like I could fuck it up in my own way. I just need to learn to like do some fun audio editing. Ba 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 ba, like a small boat on the ocean, making big waves. I can't start singing fight song. I hate it whenever I sing on here, because it jump scares me whenever I'm like editing or like looking for stuff on these, and I just get slapped in the face with Aoife sings a little song, because they're never good, or at least it's never good for me to hear. And all those things I didn't say. Wrecking balls inside my brain. They're not moving. Are they over here again? They're hiding. Oh, that would be so good. I think the Jeremy Corbyn saying like he's just a waste man or whatever from that like film trailer also has incredible drop potential. It's so funny that Corbyn is just like was like, yeah, I'll be in your film. Oh, Jeremy. Right. Come on. Boing. Oh. Why is she... She's ended her stream. She stopped streaming. It's just me playing Egg now. They really should. I probably could, in the same way that I could cut together Thunderbirds with Vanessa Hudgens in the goo machine and then that shooting Katy Perry. I am the only egg. Is anyone playing Lost Egg 3 right now? Or is it just me still? Yeah, look, she's dead. Her health is there. She's gone. It's just Aoife now. My power's turned on, turning right. I'll be strong. Okay, they're apparently singing fight song was the way to do it. They should. If I make a film, I'm casting him as Prime Minister. I think that'd be funny. But also... No! We're so close. I don't know why we've lost it today. We've lost, apparently, our egg abilities. We've been on the sun twice, and we've got so close today. Yeah, I feel like Lost Egg 3 has a smaller audience than Lost Egg 2. And that's why we set up the camera before we jump. Lost Egg 2 is definitely, for me, the like peak of the series. Like, this bonus level is hard, but I would say, like, it's hard in, like, an achievable way. Lost Egg 3's bonus level isn't, like, horrific. There's some very hard bits, but it's not, like, overall as hard as this. But, like, it's level 5 and 6, just both so hard. So difficult. Yeah, I think I'm going to purge the drops, because not just because there's a lot of drops that people don't use, but I think because there are a lot of drops I just added because I thought they'd be funny, and because I find them funny on other people's, but they're not a part of our stream culture. I think Are the French is staying because we like that one. I think, obviously Meets Back on the Menu Boys is staying. Titanic's staying. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. Both versions are staying. Yeah, because there's a lot of drops that the only time we've ever heard them is when people raided us. Ministry of French Cream Culture. That's a good scream name. Oh, the French. Oh, come on. This is my punishment for being good at Souls games, is I'm not allowed to be good at platformers. And it has to take me like tens of hours of struggle to get anywhere close to being like competent at them. Although, I think if you look at how I was when I first started playing Dark Souls 1, which you can do on the VOD channel. Oh, I thought we were dead. We were dead. We were dead. Then you can see I've definitely got better at Souls games, 100%. Oh, Sean has just gone live. Beautiful, 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 Aoife. You're so good at this game. You're so good at this game. You're so good at this game, Aoife. You're so good. Alright. This is going to be a slightly shorter stream, so I reckon we'll go for like another hour maybe. We'll finish this attempt, and then I think unless we've made some real progress, we'll call it a day. Because we're going to be going on this for like another 20 minutes, half hour, unless we get to the sun, and then it'll be even longer. And then I think we'll maybe do 1 or 2 attempts of Lost Egg free bonus level. I don't want to go back to GeoGuessr. I'm going to leave GeoGuessr for today. We could, at some point, do a oops all stream enders bits, where we just do the stuff that I would usually stream as, like, the end of a stream. Which I guess Egg kind of is that, but also, like, Egg has been its own stream before. So, like, GeoGuessr, the BuzzFeed quizzes I used to do. There's probably more. Or other stuff. Oh, I should reinstall Dirt Rally, and because I'm terrible at Dirt Rally, but it's a really fun game. It's one of those games that I'm just really annoyed didn't, because I got it on Game Pass and I bought the DLCs on Game Pass, or like on Xbox. And with some Xbox games, that means that they carry over to PC. But on other games, it doesn't, and it's really inconsistent which ones it does and it doesn't. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure there's reasons for this, but... Oh, my back. Need to sit up, Aoife. Oh... We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. I'm not losing it. You're losing it. So yeah, I think tomorrow, if I'm streaming and I haven't 100% decided if I am, I probably am. Tomorrow will probably be Dark Souls again. I'm really just into Dark Souls at the moment. Like, I'm really feeling Dark Souls. And we will go back to Pokemon Scarlet, I'm sure. And also to PokeMMO once I'm in the mood for it. But I'm kind of... I need a break from the Nuzlocke. I think I actually kind of just need a break from Pokemon, to be honest. But yeah. Definitely some more PS2 games, because I've still got a massive, like, library of those gamers to play. Need to delete some of the shit ones, which means you need to play them. How long is Ico? We could just play Ico. We're definitely going to do Shadow of the Colossus as well at some point, because that's like allegedly one of the best games ever made. And I've always meant to play it. And also, it's a game I can legally emulate because I own a copy of it. I own a copy of it on PS2. Not that I've been emulating any of these, they're all on the 100% legitimate PS2 that exists just out of shop. I have all of these games on disc, you just can't see them. Fuck. This is true. Where would Black Adam go? I mean, I have said I'm going to turn that into more of an Aoife Shrine. So I think once... I am going to get a copy of Cheggers at some point to add to it. Because Cheggers is too iconic a bit of the stream. I mean, all of the Black Adam stuff is an important part of the Aoife Shrine. This is like the core to it. But I think... Because once I move somewhere else, I'll probably have more space for a stream background than just that. That looked like a failure for a second, and it probably still will be, but... But yeah, I have ideas for what I'm going to do in my backdrop. Because you know, like, most streamers have like kind of like a nice backdrop of like, it'll be like plushies or like other things that like they like. No, it's that same one again. Getting like one of those like IKEA storage units and just filling it with the most deranged things I can. I kind of did that when I lived at my parents. Like, I had one of the IKEA storage units, and I mostly use it as a bookshelf, but then the top shelf was just full of, like, deranged things I found. Also, I do just have to say, this stream has not been a slay so far in terms of what we've been achieving. I've been looking to use my new word slay, which I think I'm trying to incorporate into my words, into my vocabulary. I'm trying to use slay more often to fit in with the youth. Yeah. Oh yeah, if one of you had an Aoife shrine, it would be concerning. But because it's me, it's fine. I mean, maybe shrine is the wrong word for it. Maybe by calling it a shrine, I'm doing like a little bit of idolatry, which you shouldn't do, gamers. Yeah. I'm adding the word slay into my vocab to make myself more like relatable to the youths. Because even though the stream is 15+, that doesn't mean that like 15-year-olds can't find the stream and like want to watch. Although if they try and interact with me, and if under 18s interact with me, yeah, goated. We already use goated in poggers. I occasionally ironically use poggers and goated, and I think if I start unironically using them, it will be a bad day. Should I start vaping on stream? If I ever stop vaping on stream, you, my viewers, have the legal right to come and kill me. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not like vaping. Don't call me like vaping. Yeah, vaping is... Oh, savory, of course. I'm never using a sweet vape on stream. I think Cornish pasty is maybe my favourite vape flavour. Mmm! Vaping my egg vape. My egg vape as I play Lost Egg. Yeah. I went goofy for a second. I can't do goofy on purpose. I feel like I've got Gollum kind of down. Because like... Gollum, nice hobbitses. I've kind of got Smeagol down. I can't do goofy. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there, kids. It's me, Goofy. I'm a single father. I can't do Goofy. Dave, don't go. Dave, don't go. Dave. Christmas time is a time for noise and time for cheer. Ooh, my sibling just sent a picture to the family group chat. Fuck off. They're in Berlin. Oh, Wombo, Mr. Cody, I can't, Wombo, I mean, Mickey Mouse. Oh, hi there, kids. It's me, King Mickey. I feel like Mickey Mouse is a pretty easy. It's a pretty easy impression to do. It's a pretty easy impression to do relatively to some of these. Like, Marge, Margin in charge. I'm Marge. I'm Marge. I think someone should kill him. I haven't got Marge 100%, but we're getting there with Marge. You know, like in The Sims, you can tell your Sim to like stand in the mirror and practice charisma. That's what I do, but I do that. I'm Marge. Oh. that was almost there. Marge. Taking my cardigan off. I can't do Donald's at all. My Donald Duck is demonic and not in the good way. Guess what? Guess what the ad is, gamers? It's a gambling ad. Do you reckon now this is because I set the stream to like 18 plus that it's now playing like gambling ads? Yeah, that's just the health. That's just my body being healthy. This is something I've been thinking about, alright, gamers? And I'm sorry, we're gonna get a little blue for a second. Dabba-dee dabba-die. But, like, so you know there's, like, cells in the testicles which can, when, like, impacted, can become cancer cells. Does that mean there's a risk? Does cock and ball torture have, like, a cancer risk to it? This is something I've been considering asking, but I didn't know if it was a stupid question. I don't know if this is Aoife being stupid, or if this is actually like a really smart thing that I've realised. It's one of the two, there's no in between. It could be tied to time. But no, because I remember when I was... there is the watershed in the UK, which is 9 PM here. And that's the time when adult content can be aired. And I think in the UK we have a complete ban on certain... You can't advertise like adult stuff to kids. But I'm pretty sure... I remember when I was growing up on TV, there would be gambling ads. But that could have been from the non-kids TV channels we watched. I don't think the Disney Channel ever had, like, gambling ads on it. Yeah. Most of Britain now is just gambling. It's just bookies. Go to any high street and it's all charity shops, bookies, and hairdressers. Or beauty salons, I should say, not hairdressers. There are hairdressers, but it's mostly beauty salons. What was that, Aoife? Oh yeah, the vape shop. The Noble Vape Shop. I am forgetting the Noble Vape Shop. We do have payday loans. Wonga, Amigo. Yeah, like Loan Shark, payday loan type things. We have those. We have lots of them. Because I remember them being advertised on kids' TV a lot when I was growing up, which is sus looking back. Oh. Is there? I mean, I stand by the belief that a Nobel Prize in Economics isn't a real Nobel Prize, but It's like the special Nobel Prize for the economists to let them pretend that they're doing something, doing like real science. Economists are just like astrologers for the lads. I'm reaching the end of my tether with egg. I do have to be honest, gamers. Ah. Or am I? 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 I am exhausted. That's way smarter than what I said. Fuck. Yeah, I nearly just clicked the give up button then when I fell off. We've been going for two and a half hours almost of egg. That's not bad. Oh, I am exhausted. Okay, but apparently we've just got that bit down now. That's twice in a row we've just done that. Well, that just happened. No. Okay, we just need to like make that level of progress like twice more. And then we will have done it. But no, I fell off the ladder. It's all broken. It's all gone. It is. It is. My like egg, my exire, it's being extinguished. I'm cracking. I'm cracking, gamers, under the pressure. Oh. You know what? I'll go for like 10 more minutes, and if we haven't hit the sun, once we get to like 70 minutes, if we haven't hit the sun, then we'll do something else. And I don't think it'll be Lost Egg free because we've played like 2.5 hours of egg now. And I will not make any progress in Lost Egg free either. So I was looking at the Lost Balloons stats for achievements, and like over 50% of people have like all the achievements in that game. So statistically, it is definitely way easier than Lost Egg. I just haven't got the controls down for it. So it must not be too bad. Oh, right. Let's go. Boing, 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 boing. We could finish off by doing the end of Legends Arceus. We have to go and catch and kill Arceus to a permanent end. That could be a nice way to end the stream. That'd be a nice chill way to end the stream. Why am I on this side? Why am I on this side? Aoife, why are you doing this? I don't know how many hours we're up to of just attempts at the bonus level, but it has to be reaching 20 now. Huh. That was messy, but we made it. Oh. Take a minute, take a breath. No! Oh, this game is destroying me. This game is ending me. I'm being executed by this game. There we go. Beautiful. My hands aren't shaking like too much. I think they're pretty still. Okay, we've been on this attempt for over an hour now. I think we got to like 70 minutes on the other one before we died. But we've had like a couple of people give us help on this one. It is really perplexing. Especially when I've done it before. It's not like I've never done it before. But the thing is, if we make it up there, we get like a full health replenish. So this will go on for like another solid half an hour to 40 minutes if we do make it to the sun now. Golden Hands. I do not know what Golden Hands is, no. What are you doing, Aoife? Come on. No. Imagine the amount of time I've spent playing this game now. Imagine all the like real life achievements I could have been making in that time. I wouldn't have been, but... Oh, yeah, that one. I've heard about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I've definitely heard about that before because I was watching some like gambling docos. Pruv. Yeah, I think whatever it is, we've got like anti-golden hands today. We got like lead hands. Yeah, wooden hands. Ah, my hands are wood. They're on fire. The egg is jumping all over me. Okay. So according to the like time limit I've set, we've got 4 minutes left of this. Actually, no, we've got like 6 because I said we go till 70 minutes in game. Our egg has gone nearly 4.5 kilometers on its little adventure. It's further than I've gone in a while. Actually, you know what? We'll just go to the end of this life and then we'll call it a day for the stream. I think instead of doing like Pokemon after this, like Arceus after this, I think we'll just call it a day for the stream once. I'll play to the end of this life. My throat has gone funny for some reason, which isn't a great sign. Marge has got me already. Marge never loses. Marge. No, Aoife, stop. You're only doing yourself harm. Okay, we got 2003 health left. We've just got to go through the whole of modern human history in our 1995, 1994, 1989. Oh no, it's fine. I would be doing the Marge voice anyway because I think it's funny. It took us back to 1958, to 1957, to 1954, to 1951, to 1948, to 1946. The war has just ended. To 41. Aoife, why were you doing that? You've taken us all the way back from the Second World War to the First World War. Yeah, I've never seen The Fifth Element, so I'll just take your word for it, but... Victoria is now alive again. Oh, we went back from the Paris Commune to 1853. I'm sure something important happened then. Definitely paying close attention to my health bar is the best way to make quick progress in this game. Is to ignore the actual platforming we're doing. She is not amused. She's not amused. Oh, we're at the French Revolution now. We're at the American Revolution now. 1776. New York City. How funny would it be if I just did an entire stream where I just rapped the whole of Hamilton with no backing music? Yeah, I'm gonna write my egg fanfiction is actually Egg X Alexander Hamilton. No. I couldn't. No, this is true. You don't think a white woman, a white British woman doing Hamilton could make it any worse? That sounds like a challenge to me. I'm gonna add in the cut song about slavery. Because there was meant to be a cut. You know, like, it has, like, congressional debates as, like... Whoa! Egg just went super funky there. That wasn't Egg that I've seen before. Whoa. Yeah, if you listen... Because I was really into Hamilton for a while. Like, I think most people my age were. Or a lot of people my age, especially the ones who were to musical theatre. And... So I've listened to, like, all of the cut Hamilton songs. Oh, I think I've just lost this, gamers. We'll go until 70 minutes and then we'll call it. Actually, no. You never know. You never know. We'll go to the end of the life. We'll go to the end of this egg's life. There's still hope. There's still hope. They don't, and I think it's cowardly of them. Yeah, they should take, like, the innuendos in Satisfied and turn it, like, add in a full sex song. If we get 1066, I'm gonna get... Okay, it's 1191. I'm sure some history happened at this time. Columba isn't here to tell us. Yeah. Has anyone considered doing a Black Eyed Peas musical? Like a Black Eyed Peas hip opera? TM, TM, TM. TM, TM. Mine. Can't take that away from me. Someone email will.i.am and say, your biggest fan, brackets Aoife, has been wondering if you've ever considered doing a hip opera in the style of Hamilton, which is also a jukebox musical in the style of American Idiot. I'm sure there's other ones. Oh, we're now into the Viking era. There's already a Black Eyed Peas musical? No! I swear I would have heard about it. I would have known about this. Fuck, the end of that log getting me again. And now I'm disoriented. They're a musical act, but they're not like there's not like a stage play, a musical, a piece of musical theatre about them. Seinfeld the musical feels like a bit from Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld's I Want song. Can Jerry Seinfeld sing? This is true. He wasn't middle-aged when they started out. Also, writing BEP like that is really fun, because that is how they wrote the album name for the END, which is, of course, we all know stands for the energy never dies, which it never does. Okay, we're on our last eggs now. I would say legs, but this egg is legless. My brain is gone. These are sounds. These aren't words. Oh. Oh. Okay. 580 health to make it to the sun. Pas impossible. Yeah. Knees weak, arms spaghetti. Moms are heavy. Dropping bombs. I forget the words to Mom's Spaghetti. Or whatever it's called. I forget the actual name of the song. Okay, we probably have 2 more attempts. Once we hit 200 health, it's pointless. So we have, at most, 2 more attempts. Oh, lose yourself, that's it. I was never an Eminem person. I'm not like a huge rap fan in general, to be honest. Right, this is our final attempt. If this fails, that's it. This run is over. And we could do a BuzzFeed quiz to finish it out. Do you want to do a BuzzFeed quiz to finish off the Stream Gamers? Just one, as a treat. They call them M&M's here. These days, M&M would be them and M. Am I right? Fuck. Okay. Goodbye, Brave Egg. I remember I did a BuzzFeed stream once, and BuzzFeed essentially called me a Nazi, which was very funny. It was an iconic stream moment. Cool. I mean, I'll see if there's any... The thing about BuzzFeed is I think the quizzes are now written by AI, which makes them less fun. Like, if I just look at the quizzes on the front page... If we look at the sort of front page of BuzzFeed here, like, I just want to know if you prefer starter or dessert. This Harry Potter quiz, AI sorting hat, Sex and the City, rom-com actors, which Barbie characters do based on what you eat in a day, match these Taylor Swift. Like, none of these are good. None of these are good. I mean, actually, yeah, we'll find out what city we're visiting. Okay, so this is the quiz. Choose some full foods and I'll give you a city to visit. This is we're ending the stream with this one BuzzFeed quiz. I bet it is. So what am I having for breakfast? Oh, cinnamon bun? Oh, actually waffles with maple syrup, pretty goated. And something to drink with breakfast? Cider? You are? I think having cider for breakfast is very funny. That's like West Country alcoholic option. A snack? These are all gross. I guess a cider donut to continue the alcoholic trend. Choose a soup. A soup, gamers. Lentil soup? Pretty goated. Ramen? Not a soup. That's a stew, not a soup. Yeah, chili? Not a soup. There's 3 soups here and lentil is the best of them. For dinner, you're not veggie. You're not veggie. I don't know what a tamale is. Don't like mushrooms. Butternut squash ravioli is quite nice, but chickpea curry is goated. And a side? Oh. Curry with mashed potato would be so funny. Yeah, Bunnings snag. I mean, roasted veg is a classic side. Yeah, the West Country. You were right the first time. And an after dinner drink, mulled wine, herbal tea, Irish coffee. Oh, I love a little chocky. And don't forget dessert. Cheesecake. Cheesecake. Ooh. Jakarta. That's a fascinating... How did it lead to that? BuzzFeed, how do you lead to that? One more quiz, because I'm into this now. I guess, gamers, we're going to Jakarta. Never seen Gilmore Girls. I don't think I've... Well, Am I a Mermaid, Witch, Elf, or Dragon is fun. Yeah, Jakarta's where Dutch Cheesecake is. So, the answers are Mermaid, Witch, Elf, or Dragon. Do we want to know how they get here? There's only one way of finding out. Oh, well, what I actually have is water, but if I could, hot chockey every time. Actually, smoothie? Smoothie pretty goated. Like, having a smoothie for brekkie would be pretty slay. If I start just... on toast? Avo toast. An Arvo on toast. Sweet brekkie. A muffin? Yes. Yes. And, of course, a croissant. Oh. No, mais un hash brown? Hash browns aren't sweet. But I love a hash brown. A healthy snack. Yogurt and granola. Granola by itself is yucky. Sweet snack. Oh, milkshake. Also, chips. Crisps aren't sweet. Lunchtime. Soup, salad, steak, fried rice. The 4 options. I'm, of course, having a soup. A nice soup. And a snack. Oh, strawberries and chocky. For dinner? Why are these aren't dinners? Spring rolls aren't a dinner by themselves, but it's the funniest option. Thirsty? I don't like Monster Energy. I hate to say this, gamers. As a trans woman, I know I'm meant to. And cheesecake every time. More dessert. Custard. Custard. Midnight snack? No. I reject. Mermaid. So I'm a mermaid and I'm going to Jakarta, gamers. I want like a... It's insane that Harry Potter is still a category on here. It's really funny. General knowledge quiz? Okay, am I smart? Am I smart for BuzzFeed? Which of these TVs has the most Emmy wins of the 2023? SNL. Obviously. What was the director of... What was director James Cameron's first full-length film? Obviously it was prior to The Spawning. How many Fast and Furious films are there, including spin-offs? There's 11. Which actor starred in these 3 movies? The Departed, Tantiros, and Ripley, and Ocean's 11. I believe... I don't know. Matt Damon? I'm so smart. How many states begin with New York? So there's New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, New Mexico. So there's at least 4. Is there a 5th one? New South Wales is in Australia. New Brunswick is in Canada. I think that's 4. I'm so smart. Which country has the most volcanoes? Well, that would be Indonesia. America? Which is the most populous African nation? I believe it's Nigeria. Northernmost capital city in the world? Now that would be Reykjavik. Which of these rappers is East Coast? Oh, I don't know. Travis Scott? Slow Nasser? Which of the Beatles albums came out first? Help! Rubber, so those aren't real. Hard Day's Night is the only real one of those. Which of these film scores was not done by Hans Zimmer? Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was done by Ludwig Göransson. I'm smart. Which of these is woodwind? Cornet. No, it's a saxophone. Oh, I'm so smart. That was Reagan. That was Ronald Reagan. Where was Joan of Arc from? Oh, she was Greek. Joan of Arc was Greek, right? Berlin Wall fell in 1989. I'm really good at general knowledge, gamers. I'm really smart. And on that bombshell, I think that's a perfect opportunity to end the stream, don't you? Yeah, we don't need to spend more time on BuzzFeed. I think that's a perfect place to end the stream, gamers, don't you? So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, don't ask me where Jeanne d'Arc was born. She was born in the Duchy of Bar. Dorme. It's in France still. It's still France. Anyway, gamers, this has been a stream. I have been Aoife. We have made no progress in Egg, but we will one day. I will be back. Yeah, she was Turkish. I'll be back tomorrow for probably some Dark Souls. And yeah, I will see you all then. Oh, outro screen. Outro screen and raid. The two things I always forget. Oh, it's effort. It's effort though. It's effort to find. Oh. Yeah, Sean Dark. League of Legends, boring. It's just being presented with like a list of streamers and being like, oh, this person's playing the Pokemon too many times. You any good? We'll raid this person, they seem nice. Right, I will see you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Be nice to this person. Estrella. Right. They don't have their pronouns on stream, I can't tell. Anyway, bye gamers. See you soon. Bye. Right, let's go. Bye, see you soon.